and welcome to week 3 of online learning here at D.A. Hulsey STEAM Academy. What we're going to be doing today is making your own ringtone using Soundtrap.com. So after you go into Google Classroom, you should see that you have instructions on how to make your ringtone. Please read. Secondly, open up Soundtrap and browse through. There'll be an assignment, April 5th, created by McSweeney, with an example of a ringtone for you to preview on your own. Next, you will enter the music studio by clicking on Enter Studio. Wait for it to load. It's loading. Depending on your internet speed, this might work very quickly for you. If you have slow internet like I do, it's going to take you a little longer. Next, click on Music. Then you're going to come up here. If you want, you can invite me or another classmate. Then click on the music notes. First, you will go ahead and click Drums. Go ahead and preview by clicking play the different drum beats to see what they sound like. Pick one that you like and simply click it and drag it over to the beat maker. Now you have some freedom into how long you make your beat. It has to be a minimum of 4 tick lines. I went to 7 tick lines, but you can do what you want by clicking on it and making it bigger or smaller. But count those little lines at the top where my cursor are and make sure that it is 7 lines at least. Next, after you've picked a drum beat, come back over to this end and bring that purple tab all the way down to the length of your drum beat. This will allow it to keep playing on repeat mode instead of, if you don't do that, the cursor is going to keep going and your ringtone will not repeat. Next, find a different instrument that you like. I recommend doing piano, but you'll click it in the top of the loops. Scroll through, press play. Find one that you like, click it, and drag it back over to the screen. Does take a little while to load. Okay, after you drag your second beat, you might see it might take a minute to load. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for track 2 to load. The program likes to mix it to make sure that both tracks that you selected are mixed properly so you can hear both parts. So just give it a second to load. It's loading. Almost there. Okay, we did it. So now you have both tracks in place. You can press play to hear them both. But then the final step of this project will be to pick a third track. Notice I'm clicking a third track. I pick bass guitar, but feel free to pick any sound and any track that you like under the loop selection bar. Loading. We're going to wait for it here. Almost there. Now we have all 3 loops in place. Make sure they match each other in length. Then go ahead and press play and listen to your creation. If you like it, good. If you don't, delete one of the tracks and add a new track. You can also mix it there if you want to hear one part played louder than the other part. If you want, you can add a 4th track, 5th track. I really don't care how many tracks you have, but there is a minimum 3 tracks that you must select for this project. I'm going to go add a 4th track in. It's going to take too long to load, so I'm just going to hit cancel because we don't want to wait too much longer in this instructional video. Hit cancel. Okay, the final step. It's important that you do this to get credit. You're going to click File, go down to Save As. Save the song as ringtone, ... and then your last name so I know who it is. Then hit OK. You've saved it. Done. Then go back to File. Where's File? File. Click File. Go to Share Project. Add people, type my name in. You can also invite other people in the class. If you guys want to do a collaborative project on this, by all means do. Click invite. That will also ensure that I receive your project for credit. Final step is you're going to export. There's different options of what kind of file you want. We're going to do MP3. Now it may take you a minute to download it as an MP3 because the program has to go ahead and mix your program down, and that'll take a minute. But then download it. Depending on your computer browser, it'll be there. And then from there you can upload it to a ringtone, stop timer, whatever you want.